high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
Hello. Um, no, that was unmuted, right? I can hear myself twice. I don't really know why. Probably just because my computer's on. So I hope that you can hear me really well. I apologise for the lateness, but my I had to like tidy my room up and everything, and wash my hair. Tried to re-dye it, but it's not really taken very well, so I'll have to keep it as a light pink. But I hope you can kind of see the dress well. Give you the idea of the bottom. Quite a big skirt, so I think I might actually cut down the underneath because I wasn't realising that you might be able to see it. But I hope you like. Oops. It's a corseted style top, so I don't know if you can see well the sort of layers down there. And oh, back you shouldn't be able to see my bra. So yeah, and it just is like a halter neck around. So yeah, this is it. But the main thing of today's stream is going to be doing my makeup. So I will take you down from this from this tripod, and we will do it on the still this camera because it's better than my computer. But I will sort of blank myself off from this if I know how to. Oh, where's Heather gone? Oh, Heather, where have you gone? How do I stop this camera because I don't want to. Oh, I don't know how I do that. Let me pop this one side. Right, honestly, we will get there in the end one day. How's that look? That's all right. My oh, I think that gives a better light. Oops. Oh no, what the dress? Oh my god. Right, I'll do it at the end if you don't mind. I'll just like spend all that time sorting my camera out down here. You know, it's not the easiest doing all this. And now I'm realizing that I'm portrait, so let's turn it that way. Sorry, this is what I didn't want to do this on camera. Right, there we go. Right, Heather, I am adding you to the stage. Let me.
Yeah, so I should be here twice. Hello, everyone.
Oh, right. How are we going?
1 second, I'll add my other set of headphones. I've got multiple going.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. That should stop the...
Jennifer, it's a, let me just put up, it's a golden yellow. So that's sort of like what the top looks like. But yeah, welcome everyone. I'm liking people's toppings on their pizzas and things. It's quite interesting. Turn that music down a little bit.
Is that... Yeah?
Yes.
Can everybody hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
You can't hear me twice.
Oh, yes. If you turn the volume down on one of your devices.
Okay. There we go.
Perfect. Oh, you know what? Let me mute one of them. There we go.
There we go. Is that better?
Perfect.
Brilliant. It's just so that hopefully in this one, you should be able to see better when I'm doing like makeup and stuff. If I'm looking at the mirror. Because otherwise, if I'm trying to do it, I have got no reflection to look at. So
I was going to say
how to tell how to do it. So we've been jimmy rigging all sorts of things and testing StreamYard to its limit this morning. So yeah, it's the best thing I can do. So hopefully that helps everyone. But yeah, so
good with me.
Yeah. Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you so much.
And your dress looks wonderful.
Yeah, oh, thank you. I was up manically making it last night.
I've been in those situations before, like manically trying to finish things for, you know, trying to finish your outfit or like trying to finish the party decorations or something that you've got going on.
Yeah, exactly. Like everyone thinks that because I can weirdly hear myself twice.
Well, that is strange.
What was that about? Oh, right, here we go. I think that's all right. I don't know. No, I can still hear it. I'll take it out because I think that will distract me less. So as long as everyone can hear me well. Everyone thinks that because I do it for a living that I can sort of, you know, I like make all my clothes. But then it's that other thing of it takes so much more of my time, you know, sort of when I'm trying to make money to live and then sort of take time out of that to make stuff for myself. I end up working until like midnight often if I'm going to do that.
Whereas people think that if you do like makeup as a like if you're qualified to do makeup and stuff, that you'll somehow be able to do it really, really like on yourself, like incredibly fast. And you're like, no, but I can see all the flaws on my own face.
Yeah.
Really hooked up on it. So I can see you've put your headband on now.
Yeah, I thought that might help.
Yes, it will. So we start out with
No, sorry, I just was changing the mics because I didn't know if it was one of your devices as to why it was echoing. But it doesn't seem to make any difference, so I don't really know why it's doing it.
So if we start with, did you get the micellar water?
So I got, yes.
So
I need to clearly undo this one. Yeah, so I'm going to the correct one.
Yeah,
so I got some of this.
I've got my micellar gel, if you can see it's in
Wonderful.
Mine's in a rainbow. It sits on my thing because I always find the bottles spray everywhere, so I just like put it on a little decanter and like put it on.
Yeah.
So we're just
Well,
going to
I'm
wipe
just
our
realising
face
that
over.
I'm missing the pads. So let me just grab them.
I realised I should have sent out a list for everyone else so they could have joined us, but I didn't get a chance this week.
Sorry, what was that?
I should have sent out a list so other people could have joined us, but I realised because obviously it was my birthday yesterday, I didn't get a chance.
Yeah, to be honest, I wasn't really thinking about that. So I will add it in the description for afterwards. So if you wish to recreate this in your own time, you can.
Yes, we are going for a 20s, 30s inspired sort of vintagey look. Yes. Is what the pictures sort of gave me when you showed them to me. So yeah, if you put the micellar water onto the cotton pad and you're just sort of wiping it across your face, it's just so that we make sure it's clear, it's nice and clean, ready to work on.
That is fine.
And then
I'm saying, like, the reason why I was late is because I was dyeing my hair.
Yeah.
And the pink hasn't even come out that bright this time.
Oh no!
I don't understand what's going on.
It's always the way, isn't it? You're trying to make sure everything is right, and then you're just like, it didn't work.
Yeah.
So then, if we do moisturiser or SPF, whichever one you got. Where is my SPF now? Where did I put it? My moisturiser. Which one is it? Probably in this one. I had to move my makeup corner into my living room because I couldn't film it in it. So this is my living room, everyone. Not my bed, as many will be surprised. So yeah, we just want to make sure our face is nicely moisturised. And then after that, we'll do our lips. So with a trick that I learned, which means that they will, if you've ever got chapped lips, which is why the list probably looked odd when I said, oh yeah, you can use olive oil instead. Oh, suddenly I can't hear you at all. Why can't I hear you at all? Is it my end or your end? Where are we? There we go.
Right.
I can hear you.
No, it's my end. Right. To stop the echo.
Yeah.
Because I realised it was possibly my computer. So I muted that, put my headphones in, and So now
Then we couldn't hear you. So yeah, you can either use a lip oil. So this is just W7 lip oil that I've got here.
Oh yeah, I realised that was the one thing again that I didn't bring over. Because that's what I was saying. Oh, it isn't even here. It's in this bag. That was the one thing that I was saying is that I've been getting over another cold.
Yep.
The past couple of weeks, and I had to go. Yeah, so when you said had that on the list, I was like, oh right, let me sort of find a decent one, and I found this one, which is actually really amazing.
Oh, that's really good, that one. I don't recognise the brand.
No, it was like a random one that I saw in Boots. But I mean, it costs an arm and a leg, but it is all natural and has been working a treat.
Well, that's good. So the trick I learned was if you've got really chapped lips because of the weather or getting over a cold, you put your lip oil on first.
Ah.
And then you can put on some Vaseline. I'm going to use my little paletty knife thing. I can't find my bread knife version. I mean butter knife version. I didn't have an official makeup palette knife for ages.
Oh yeah.
So I just took the butter knife that I had that I hadn't used for butter for years and just washed it and sterilised it and used that instead. So
amazing.
I thought it was good recycling. Does the same thing.
Indeed. Yeah, I'm all up for that. I never thought about it.
So yeah, because then what you've done is you've got like a nice inclusive layer, and then when we go to do lips later, it'll be nice and moisturised, ready for lipstick.
Wonderful.
So now we're going to do eyebrows. So
the bane of my life.
Bane of your life.
Yeah, just because I never really know if I quite do them right. And I don't do them that often.
No, So did you manage to get one with a spoolie on one end?
Yeah, the little
brush.
thing.
Yeah. So what you want to do is
I already had this one, so I've got two different
brush
browns.
it up.
Right.
Brush up your eyebrow. Yeah. And then this is just the quick and easy, like, because the makeup look that we're doing, eyebrows aren't the main focus. We just want to make them as, like, I'm trying to think of another look where like, if we were just going for like a natural nude looking face, we'd really focus on eyebrows. But
okay.
But we want to get to the eyeshadow.
Yes.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw underneath, but not starting where it's really pale. So normally I use the pupil of my eye as my sort of like main point.
Right.
Yeah. And draw from that point across the bottom, following the line that you've now made with your eyebrow. Yeah, following the bottom of the arch.
The bottom, yeah.
And then we're going to brush that up. So we're dispersing the colour into the eyebrow. So it should now look more like a nice eyebrow, hopefully. And then you take it again and put it across the top, but following the whole line. This is where I normally slip. For some reason, it's like, oh, put it across your... When I'm doing it on my own face, not other people's, by the way.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, I feel like I'm going to do the same on my own.
Right?
Oh, right. Oh, interesting.
And then we're going to brush it down.
Ah.
And then hopefully we should have a decent looking eyebrow. Hopefully.
Yeah, that looks really good, actually.
You see what I mean? Like it's like a natural looking eyebrow.
Yeah, I'm trying to like, right, it's this one that I've done. Yeah.
Yeah. If you put slightly too much in the end, just get a cotton pad with a little bit of micellar water on it and just dab it a little bit. Like you're taking paint off it.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of feel like that just a bit underneath.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does that feel...
Ooh. Yeah, I think that's looking good.
Yeah, so now we're going to repeat the same thing.
It's so hard to like tell on yourself.
So brush them up. You always have one that you're better at than the other. Or at least that's
I was going to say this one's a bit. I can't tell where my brush is going.
They're supposed to be sisters, not twins.
Yeah.
Always true.
That's a good way. Right. It's hard to actually see this properly.
We should have got someone to help us with comments because I keep looking at them and then I'm like, oh, I could answer that, but like...
Yeah, I didn't really think about that, to be honest. Hey, Witness. Hey.
Oh, me and Witness see each other on other streams. It's really, like completely different. Oh, where were we?
Yeah, like when people then come into sort of your own ones.
Law Nerd. We're Law Nerds together. That was what it was.
Indeed.
And I was like, what is this?
Yeah, exactly. That's what, like, when I see her in like MD Baker's stream, I'm like, oh my god. Jennifer's just saying that one of her eyebrows grows more hair than the other. That's kind of interesting. I have a scar going through one of mine. This one that I'm doing. Sorry, the one that I did. From my first boyfriend, sadly. But and yeah, so I would always be like sort of super self-conscious about it, but it seems to have sort of grown into its own now, so that's kind of better now that I finally get into sort of doing eyebrows, because I would just like have my fringe long to sort of counteract it.
Whereas I and this eyebrow have got one set of hairs that's just extra long.
Oh, interesting.
Across the top of this eyebrow, it's just really weird.
Yeah.
But everybody's face is just everybody's face. So that's
exactly.
I just go, oh, that people come to me and I'm like, oh, that's an interesting face. But not in a fun face to do. Like that's going to be a fun makeup look to do, or that's a, you know, I'm excited to do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
What will we do? Jennifer's saying you're super gangster.
Me? What, because I've got a scar in my eyebrow?
Yeah. I've only got one slightly underneath my eyebrow where my sister threw a ruler at me once. When we were
gosh. That's not good. Yeah, no, sadly, yeah, I found out 2 years after this happened that it was actually my boyfriend at the time that did it to me. So that was
Oh,
not the nicest. Yeah, he punched me, sadly. So,
yeah.
but
But
years
his
have
next
gone
one,
by.
and we've
right. How do we think of the two? Do they look alright?
yeah.
I have like one. No, I get really weird about sort of tilting up on that. I do always find that I have one that like in kind of sort of my plucking, I think I've gone higher on sort of one than the other, whether through me or sort of kind of people doing it to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I always get like
You're just trying to
sort of two off.
you're just trying to give them some definition and make, because if you see with mine, I'm looking at the wrong camera now, but if you see,
Yeah.
like, giving them some.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not 2006. It's basically.
Yeah, and because that's what I have with mine, because they're quite sort of thick, my eyebrows. So
Yeah.
I always sort of have that thing of like, then you sort of go over it with sort of pencil, and it sort of can make them look.
Yeah. Whereas we've only put a tiny little bit. We've only just to make it a bit defined. So as long as you're happy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go over because I can see in my laptop.
Yeah.
How the camera looks a bit better, and actually, yeah, when I look at it in the mirror, it's not that. I think it is just because like the hairs are sort of kind of maybe a bit darker on one than the other, that maybe it just sort of looks a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
And it can be
I'm
the
happy.
light as well.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like when May said the other day that my phone is a better camera than what my webcam was, and yeah, it's a bit shocking because it's a bit too good.
Yeah. So I don't think we're going to need to gel them, because we'll set them with setting spray if you got some.
Yeah, I brought some of that.
Which is also useful for when we lay down our colour. Ooh, fancy.
Yeah.
Mine again is W7.
Oh.
Because I am. My main client is a 9-year-old. So my niece, I say 9, she's 11. She's going to hate me. She's now 11. When I started doing makeup, it was 9. She's now 11. And we don't do full glam. We do like jingle bells and fairy lights. You know what I mean?
Nice.
So yeah, it's a lot of kind of part,
Yeah.
party
Oh,
makeup.
May said that she got a phone call, so she missed the start of it. It's all right, May. I'll go over my dress again at the end. Thank you very much for the happy birthday wishes. When he says you're already an influencer.
So next, have you got your eye primer, or are you using concealer?
Oh yes. No, I brought some eye primer, which I've never ever used before, because yeah, usually I just sort of, I don't even always put concealer on that part of my eye. Because again, I don't often do eyeshadow, even though I've got like loads and loads of eyeshadow. It's just it's always sort of a time thing. I don't use it, but yeah, I've got that one.
It's in this box. So mine is W7. It's called Prime View, which is hilarious because it's underneath everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Why is it Prime View?
Why would it be Prime? Yeah, cool.
It's underneath everything. So
Right, where are we going with this?
So we're going underneath. We're just going to put it on our finger. We can just put it on our finger,
Oh, right, okay.
and we can just pat it across, gently
Across
pat
the
it
lid.
across the lid. Because we can take a brush in a minute if we want to, and if I was doing this on somebody, I would, if I was doing your makeup, I'd do it with a brush, obviously. But
Oh, yeah.
if you're doing it to yourself, you can
Your own face. Yeah.
use your fingers
Bye, Brad.
and make a terrible mess. So, I am qualified, I promise. Right. So now we've done that, we can
Yours
take.
is like super white.
Yeah. What colours? What colours
Mine
do?
got like a bit of a tint to it. Like a sort of a nudie kind of tint.
Yeah. No, that's fine. It's just mine's obviously more cream than
different.
yours. It won't make much of a difference.
No.
It's like, guess which. So I don't know what colours palette you decided on.
Let me see. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I've got some like nude, like that.
Yeah.
And then,
because this is the palette I'm going to be working from. So.
And then I've got our glitter pink if we want to add that.
Yeah.
It's just a really funky one. Yeah. Yeah, I liked your colours in there. Oh yeah, and then I've got this other one that's similar colours to the other one, but more
Witness if you
shimmer to them.
Those are really pretty too. So
Thank you.
Witness, if you love a good makeup palette, you should see my collection in my room. Like there's just a box of makeup palettes. I just collect them. So what we need to do is we're going to pick a transition shade, which is going to sort of be like it's hard to describe, like a taupey nudie brown colour.
Like this one in the middle?
Like that one in the middle, yeah.
Perfect.
So mine apparently is called Attract, whatever that means.
Nice.
It's because it's called Forever Flawless.
Oh, yeah.
No, apparently. No, mine are all dupes as well. This is Revolution and is a dupe as well. So what we need is a small round. Adam, can you move my brushes closer to me? They're all really far away. And I'm in a tangle of cables.
I was going to say that the life of having a PA.
Yes, I can just shout and
I aspire to you.
Our rates are very reasonable.
Thank you, Adam.
Thank you. Oh yeah, she's been doing all sorts this morning. He's been washing brushes and doing all sorts. Sure that
I had washing brushes on my to-do list and didn't actually get round to that.
So we need a small fluffy brush.
So yeah, like this one.
Yeah, exactly like that one. I can't work out which camera I'm looking in now.
I know, that's what I'm like.
I'm doing like, oh yeah, like now we're back to this one. Yeah, can you see?
Yep. Yeah.
So what we want to do is take the
Just the tip of it in it.
Yeah, and then tap off the excess, and then we're gonna swipe across. So we don't want a massive, like loads of. We're just trying to define where our crease is. So when you open your eyes, you want the colour to be where that crease is on your eye. Yeah? See what I mean? Like there's like a crease. When you open your eye?
Yeah, so I'm just going up to that crease.
No, you're just going over, like you're just, so you've got that crease, you're just putting the brush through the crease.
Right. So I started.
That was my terrible explaining then.
No, that's all right. I was just going all in. Do you want me to take off what I've done just on the front of it?
I
don't know if you can really tell that I've got much on
no,
there.
No, you can't really tell, so don't worry about it and just...
Right, cool.
We can neaten it up in a second when we put the next colour on, because this is a really fair colour, so
yeah,
we're okay for it. Eyeshadow can be very forgiving, to be honest.
Oh, that's cool. I always get this thing that I sort of can look less like a woman sometimes when I have it on, which I think has always been the thing that sort of almost put me off wearing it.
I think
it's sort of like the way that I put it on, you know.
I think it's because we grew up in the generation where I get the idea that girls are still the same at school, but we grew up in a generation where people would just go, "Oh my God, you're wearing the wrong colour socks," and "What do you mean you wore our eyeshadow like that? That's not how we're wearing it this week."
Yeah, exactly.
It's all of that kind of like.
And I'm from Essex, where you just sort of slap it on, to be honest.
Ours was a lot.
Unfortunately, had sort of didn't have anyone around me to sort of help me with makeup. You know, like my mum's never been that into it, so
We had a lot of. Did you hear my daughter Tabitha is now playing grade 8 piano? Is your daughter playing an instrument?
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm just pleased I can, dress myself this week.
Yeah.
Can you see how now we've got colour sort of deposited across the... You should be able to see.
Yeah, I'll rhyme. So I should put more...
Yeah.
Ooh, can't tell where I'm going. More down there. I honestly cannot tell.
If you go for the now, if you put on a little bit of the slightly darker one from that palette you were just using,
yeah,
and just add a little bit of that into the crease, you should be able to then. You should be then able to. Sometimes when you look at something in a palette, you're like, "Oh yeah, that's quite," and then you put it on, it's like can't see anything.
Yeah.
It's got no pigmentation.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's sort of, I think it depends on the skin as well.
Having the primer down should make the colours much easier to, like, much more obvious. Like,
yeah,
more vibrant.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's there now. So I've just realised that I've got some on the side of my nose, which isn't the best.
So then it goes. I can't pull up the picture of the one we were doing, but it's like.
yeah.
It's
Right,
like
other
a
colour.
deeper pink in one corner, and it goes to a white, doesn't it? Across.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we start with the colour that will be in the middle, which is sort of, again, if we take another, have you got another eyeshadow brush? You said you had
do.
lots of brushes. Yes, that's the one. So if we go for one that's slightly denser.
Right.
I've got so many brushes, and this isn't all of them, but like I've got brushes and brushes and brushes. So it's just trying to work out which one is the brush I need right now. Here we go. Sort of like a dense. Can you see how it's like a dense?
Oh yeah. So I've got one like this, but it might be a bit big.
Yeah, that should do it if we work if we work carefully.
A bit of a clean off. Yeah.
So we want sort of a shade that's going to be between the bright pink we're going to use and the pale pink, the paler shade we're going to have in the far corner.
Right.
So what colour are you going to use? So for me, this is probably the pink, which is called Sinner. This is probably the pink I'm going to use in the corner. This one here. This one.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I have a nice
and then I'm going to use sort of like a very.
And then I've got this one that's quite a nice. Oh, right,
and then that's probably going to be my inner corner.
I've got this very top one that's like a nice sort of pale, because that might be a bit better than just sort of the pale pink.
Yeah. So if that's going to be your furthest corner, you need a colour that's sort of like going to blend the two together.
Right.
Because we're going to lay that one down first, because we want to make sure that the two of them don't blend before we've put them down.
Right.
It's only because obviously if I was doing it to you I'm trying to work out the words.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's slightly different teaching someone how to put makeup on and
then
makeup
versus
on.
doing it. Yeah.
So if there's a colour in the middle of the two of them that you'd want to use, so like another transition shade, I'd put that one on, and then.
Oh right, yeah. So then I will do this top pink one, because that's a lesser sort of one than that really pale sort of almost white one.
Yeah.
Cool.
So where are we going? I want to go sort of. I'm going to go for the problem with this palette is they've all got names that are very like infatuation.
Oh, lovely.
Crave. Swan.
Oh yeah.
You're just going.
Oh.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
For, like, I'm
what
gonna
I'd
go
wear
for,
to the spa.
yeah, I think I'm going to go for Sweethearts as my middle colour.
Oh.
And then so I've got a lazy eye, so ignore my right eye as the example. But if we go with my left one, you want to use your pupil as your example, and that's where you're going to lay down you're going to use that as the middle point of your eye.
Oh,
so lay that down. It's not going to turn out like a flag, everyone. Don't worry, because we're going to blend.
Oh, no.
Blending is our friend.
Oh, I can't work out how to do my hands.
imagine your eye is a canvas. So you're holding the brush further up.
Yeah.
Oh, this palette is it can spread quite a lot sometimes.
Oh
So it
no.
looks like I put it in a lot of places, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So we're putting it down where the pupil is. See, when I do this, I have to sort of like move my face.
Oh yeah. Oh, fun.
But it's fine.
Oh god, Jen's I think she's
It's a
laughing
sex.
at us.
Oh, what
sexy
time?
palette.
You're looking into our streams, Jen. What time is it? Because I do wonder, like, are you sleep deprived? Like, is it after work? I don't know. It's always interesting. The other day it was. Oh, my pastries were monkey bread. I've got, and after this I've got a Cinnabon, so that'll be nice.
Oh yeah, I didn't even ask you how your birthday was. Did you have a good day yesterday?
Yeah, I had some pastries and
Perfect.
it was. And then my friends came over and we ate some pizza, so that was nice.
Oh, that's nice.
So then in this, once you've laid that down there.
Right, so now that I'm doing it in the mirror, I can't deal with doing it into the camera, unfortunately. My sense of direction was going all over the place.
So you've laid down that middle colour. Yeah. Mine's split a little bit, so we're going to imagine it's in the middle. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
We're going to put we've got the darker colour on this side, so the outside edge.
Oh, right, yeah.
We are going
that one, I'm going to do.
We can use the same brush as the middle one, but if you haven't done the other eye, you can wait a second.
Oh, yeah. No.
Or use a different brush. It's up to you. Some people do each eye individually, or they can do both, like swap.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, yeah. I just do it both at the same time.
So you're going to go for your darker colour on the outside edge, which do I go? I might go for Seduction. It's very like. Why did I?
Seduction.
I don't know why. And we're going to sort of follow, like, can you see, like, Ryan has like a triangle?
Yeah.
And you put it open, you've got like a triangle where the outside, like, it's sort of like a rounded triangle between this edge
there
and around this.
Down.
Can you see it?
Yep. So that's where I'm putting that.
That's where you're going to put that darker colour.
Once again, I've got it on my thing.
That's why micellar water exists. And in my opinion, the only people who are allowed to use makeup wipes are face painters and makeup artists. Just because sometimes you're in a rush.
Yeah.
And it's the most sanitary thing you can do. If you do
and to be honest, like, as long as you don't go crazy with them and as long as you don't put them down the toilet, then you know. So they are what they are.
So we've followed that triangle there on that side.
Yeah.
So I've got drop down here, which I'll clear up in a second. You see what I mean? Like, I now look like I've got a black eye.
Oh no. And that's the other thing, because I think I always do like all my makeup, then I do my eyes, then you end up doing that. Whereas then I watch sort of people like sort of Bailey Sterian on YouTube sometimes when she does hers, and she does it this way round as well, does her eyes first and then the rest, which I've always kind of gotten a bit confused at. Then how do you not take off your eye makeup when then you're doing the rest of it? So. I've never really understood the sort of Not like not understood. I've just have never done it this way round. But actually doing it this way round makes a lot more sense.
It gives you a lot more ability to be able to, and also you can use your we'll use our foundation to neaten up the edges of our eyeshadow when we've done our foundation. And obviously this isn't my most like in-depth version of everything I do, but it's it's the best I can do right now. So have you got any exciting plans for this evening? Are you off on the
we are going to a restaurant. That is one of my favourite restaurants. It's called AquaRelease. So any stalkers can stalk me there. But yeah, I'm going with a bunch of friends, and they have like live music, and hence why we're going for 1920s makeup, because the theme of the restaurant is 1920s. And the music is usually sort of bluesy jazz. A bit of sort of swing in there as well. I went there once and saw a lady do a set as Amy Winehouse, and that was amazing. So tonight we've got like 3 different people performing.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I might be going to a gay bookshop tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Birthday. And then people are doing things across the month. Because that, as you know,
yeah, that's what I'm finding.
The joy of a January birthday.
Yeah.
Nothing is just on your birthday.
No.
It is. And like I've got one thing on the 2nd of February, which is funny.
Oh wow! You know what, my sister, so I'm doing something tomorrow as well. We're going to a place called Flight Club, which is darts, but you drink alcohol at the same time.
I think I've heard of that.
No, yeah. And then you end up and sort of you're kind of playing, so you're playing darts, but you're playing like games within it, so it's like snakes and ladders and things like that. So it's super fun. The one that we're going to looks like the interior is like a fairground.
Amazing.
So I absolutely love it. So I did that tomorrow, so then it's more of it was meant to be like more of a during the day thing, but it turned out to be like a late afternoon, evening thing as well.
Oh, okay.
But that's more like for people that I know that live outside of London, that sort of are going to come in, and we're going to go and do that, and then we're going to go and get some dinner afterwards.
So where are we up? Have you done your 2? You've done your 2 corners, and
so I've done my 2 corners, yeah.
And you've done your middle.
They're not showing up particularly well on here, but I have done them both.
But you can see them in the mirror.
Yeah.
And they're as dark as you want them to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if you want them to be darker, what you can do is pick up eyeshadow with your brush and then spray it with setting spray, and then it will come up dark.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right, okay.
So then we're going to take the shade you want in the far corner, like in that
the inside corner, yeah. Cool.
And I find if it's a shimmer shade, you need to pick it up often with your finger, or like a sponge.
Right, yeah, I don't have a sponge.
Because the way that they're pressed into the palette, and then you can just get them into there like that.
Oh, I still sing for saying, Claire, I like boys. If I saw you sing out, I'd be like, oh, bless you, Jennifer.
But can you see, like, we're just pressing it into the corner like that.
Oh. Yeah, we'll see. The Cragley goes. It's in the nice sort of Mayfair area. So hopefully some people with some deep pockets. Not that I'm
Fancy
shabby like that,
drinks.
but
Might be getting some fancy drinks then.
indeed. Call the fireman.
So once we've built up our corners and we've put the light one in that far corner, we want to make sure it's all nicely blended. So we can take a clean, fluffy brush in a second. I'm just making sure my far corners are clean, so I can actually remember to take a picture of it later, because that's what I keep forgetting to do. I never took a picture of the snowy mountains.
Oh no, they were amazing.
I need to see if I can get a still out of the live.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
let me know if you can't download it at all, and I'll do it and see what I can find. See what I can get from it.
so we're going to put some chemistry apparently in this corner, because this shimmer shade is very they're very weird in this palette, but I've had it for a while, so maybe that's why.
Oh, okay.
There we go, that's better. So you should have it laying down like that. Moment. A bit like that.
Yeah. Mine look like that.
Yeah, it does.
I'm
You've
like
got
trying not to, because I can't see where I'm heading when I sort of do this. So yeah, so I hope that looks alright. It's looking good in my mirror, so I'm happy.
Remember, I've currently got 2 ring lights going. So
yeah, I've only got the one, and actually maybe I can put, because I turned it down a bit, but maybe if I put it up. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can see it better now. Actually,
yeah,
I didn't think about that.
yeah.
Better.
So now we're just going to make sure that we've made sure that everything is like soft and blended. So taking that clean brush, just make sure
And
that.
do you blend from the inside out,
So I'm
or
blending
inside and then like inside?
So I'm not touching this inside edge. I'm just
right,
blending that outside edge,
right.
so that it sort of meets where the shimmer is. So if you go like this, can you see, like, I'm just making sure these two are meeting.
Yeah, but not from corner to corner.
And yeah, we're not doing the same window thing we were doing earlier.
No.
And now
Right.
I was just mumbling to myself for a second.
You're right. I was cleaning my dress because I've got all makeup on it. The trouble of getting dressed before you do your makeup. But
yeah.
it's all right.
I'm just making sure that I haven't.
Otherwise, I'd just be here with not much on, and I didn't think that was quite so good for the stream.
Yeah.
It's usually I thought.
I normally just put my hoodie over my outfit and then get someone to pull it off over my head. So I'm just going to. Oh,
It's looking good for everyone.
Call the fireman. Missed that bit.
Yeah.
Right. So now I'm going to take a cotton bud, if I can get into my cotton buds. Need to get some more. My tub is nearly empty.
Ah, that cotton bud was the one thing that I didn't bring.
If you haven't got one,
Over.
you can use a cotton round and just fold it.
Oh, okay, yeah, just to get a corner.
Adam!
Oh no! Although, look, we'll send all of our will. Yes, you can open it.
Yeah, I'll just shout at him, shall I, to open the cotton.
Yeah.
So basically, we are pulling up that edge on the outside.
Right.
You want to follow the edge where you're right, where the bottom eye actually meets the top.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because you've probably got fallout just there. And it means when we draw on our... We'll do the same when we draw on our eyeliner in a second, so that we can neaten up that edge. And then we're on to eyeliner. Fun. Fancy.
Wonderful.
Oh, she got it open. Is this a running comment? I did.
Thanks a lot, madam.
And then we can do this on this side. So, which kind of eyeliner did you get?
Oh, let me show you. Because I got a couple of different ones because I wasn't sure what was the best. Because I'm a 90s girl, so I haven't quite gotten into all these sort of liquid ones.
Yeah.
Where's my other one gone?
You're going to be messaging me all the time now, going, "I'm doing a thing. I need some eyeliner.
Yeah.
What am I going to do about?" That's not how you sound. That's just how I make people sound when I'm.
No, that's fine. Right, so I've got like a pencil one, and then I did have, and I don't know where that's now gone, one that was like a felt tip one, because I wasn't sure what was the best one.
I think if we're going to draw on the black line, a felt tip one is our best option. But you can use the pen. The reason why I suggested a pencil.
Oh, here we go.
Is because you can use a pencil to draw on the line before you draw on your felt tip line.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So I've got a gel one. A gel pen thing.
Yeah. Like this one.
Really good. Right. Let me open that. Oh, right, scary bit.
I'm leaning on my hand not because of anything you're doing, just because it's sitting in the wheelchair. You don't know how to sit. It's just sort of like.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Right, I'm ready.
Right. So
and it's got one of those like little pushy things as well. Oh, wherever it's gone. So you can like.
Oh, smudgy.
Like a smudgy thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So
what we're going to do is we're going to mark out the line we want to draw, because you want a little flick, don't you, from the picture. So
this is like my worst angle, but yeah.
What we're going to do is we want to probably draw it from where our pupil is again. So we're going to draw
on
a little
top
dot.
of the lid.
Yeah. So see, I normally lean with my arm on a thing. If we draw it from there and you want to follow it along, normally using the side of the pencil. So if you lean it sort of sideways like that, can you see?
Gosh, right.
Yeah. Lean
Yeah.
it sideways, and because it's pencil, we can sort of smudge it out and nobody will see it. That's the trick.
Okay.
And then we can work out where our line goes because we follow that same line we just used to clean it up. So we're going to go
Oh, okay, yeah.
up to where the tail of our eyebrow normally is,
Oh, right.
and into that. You see where the little, you know, where
Up there? Is that too much?
if that's how big you want your wing to,
Oh,
how
okay.
big you want. So
That's
I
just where I went. I was going to my eyebrow. Right, and then back down.
and then back down. So I normally use where the bone is for my eye socket. If I want a wing,
Yeah, see, I think that's a bit much.
and then across. But if I want a tiny wing, I draw it just below that. So like into
Okay.
the tiny gap. But it depends what kind of wing you want. Because what then you're going to do is draw it so it goes back in. But this is only a guideline. If you find it easier to just draw it straight with the felt tip, then you can do that too. It's whatever you find easiest.
Oh, so should I be doing this with the pencil or the felt tip? Because I'm
It's
using
up
the
to
felt
you.
tip.
It's
Oh,
up to
right.
you. If you want to guideline it with
Then you use the
guideline,
pencil.
you can use the pencil. If you just want to draw it straight with the
Okay.
felt tip, you can draw it straight with the felt tip. It's up to you. It's however you feel most confident. My sister can literally.
I feel totally unconfident with everything, but we will.
My
see how it
sister,
turns out.
I've seen just go biff biff, and I'm like,
Yeah.
how do you do that? Because I can't do that, and I spend my life drawing them like. So we're following this line up, and then we go down to meet it in a little triangle. Doop-a-doop. And then if we wanted to take it all the way along, put your thing on the side, like that. Oh, or we skip and we put a thing right in the middle of our eyebrow.
Right, I think that's looking cute.
Yeah, that's cute. And
yay! I did it. I'm so proud of myself. Right, let's do the other one.
I'm proud of you too.
Yeah, my eyes will also be sisters as well as my eyebrows.
If you can take a decent picture with your makeup on and nobody's like judging it for a competition, you're all grand.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's slightly different if you get paid for it.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I use that logic for me doing people's makeup. That's slightly different. Like,
yeah.
if you're doing your own makeup has rules, but it is an art. Hence why I drew the snowy
I
mountain.
like that. Yeah, exactly. That's sort of what I tell people when I teach them sewing as well. You know, there's rules, but equally it's sort of, if there's a better way for you to do something, then sort of do it that way.
If someone could teach me how to
See.
teach me how to take up trousers, that would be helpful.
Oh yeah. I've done one a lot lower than the other.
So did you follow the bottom of your?
I did. I just I went a bit too low after the eye. There we go.
Right. So once we've drawn these, she says, trying to draw it and talk at the same time, which is not always the easiest. So bear with me, bear with me. Right. There we go. Ta-da! I can't believe that it's now a thing of me going, Ada!
Yeah, we'll have to clip that. You can have it as a like a recording on your phone.
Yeah. Right. So once you've drawn those,
Oh, that one's still weirdly.
so step away from them and look at them from far away. Do they match?
So this one, yeah, this one curves a little bit more, whereas this one's like nicely straight. Because I'm not. I'll go up like that more. Yeah, I think that's even a bit much. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm
Yeah.
happy with that now.
You're happy with that?
Oh, right.
Right.
Nothing. Wonderful.
Wonderful. So now you can take a small brush, and if you've got the black eyeshadow,
Oh yeah.
this is one of my favourite tricks and really works if you live somewhere very rainy.
Right.
If you haven't
I've
got
got. Oh no, that might be a green. sort of got a. I think that might be a black shimmer with some gold.
If you haven't got it, it's okay. Like, it's not desperate.
Yeah, I didn't buy any because I was pretty sure that I had a black one.
But the trick is,
but I've got a grey in one of my palettes.
it's not desperately needed, but like, if you did have some, what you do is you take the black and you just run it over where you put your eyes,
right.
and then it stops it. It seals it in and it stops it from running. Also stops it from running into your eyes. So if you ever like do the whole gothic thing, like tight lining it right in there, you can put a little bit of black matte and it will stop it from, if you ever have a dramatic evening,
yeah,
it'll stop it from running everywhere.
That's really good.
Where are we at? Right, so we are on we have now done this. Yay.
Yeah.
We are now on concealing and then we're on foundation once we have finished
Wonderful.
eyeliners. What, are we okay?
Yeah, just my where I've sort of got things teetered was all falling down, but that's fine. We're all good.
We're all good. Cool. So, we need to do mascara. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would help. Oh, my eyeshadows away by where's my mascara? So I've got like an interesting. I use a brush from one, but the actual.
Oh no, that's a tip. That's a really common tip because
Cool. Yeah, because like I really like this brush.
That's a really good.
Has like a really sort of flat side that you kind of use to put all the mascara on, and then like the brushes. But then I've got one from Lush that's like a natural mascara.
No, that's a common tip now, is that if you find a brush that you really like, then use that. If I was using a mascara from my kit, I would use a different brush.
Right, yeah.
So I do it all the time anyway. So why would it be weird for people at home to?
Yeah, exactly.
So
they've been so nice about my eyes, and that they look even. So I'm glad with that.
It's a trick that's always difficult to master.
Yeah.
So that should do us nicely. Hopefully that's close enough to the picture that you wanted.
Yeah. Yeah, it's looking really good, thank you.
This is like me. You can hear me doing the whispering I normally do in the house by myself. That's only you do.
I do the same when I'm in my studio.
Where did I put
Right.
it?
Yeah, did I do this? Did I do that? Well, I do it when I'm shopping as well. Did I do something wrong?
Yeah. Right. Here we go. So. Did we put primer on? We didn't, did we yet? No.
Not face primer, no.
No, that's what we need to do now. That's why.
Wonderful.
I know, and I'm just going to be eating drinking a cheeky Vimto in my bed. To Maya's comment about us both looking smashing.
Yeah,
I did ask
so
my friend if they wanted to go out, and unfortunately they're not available until the 2nd. So.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna look this pretty
For yourself.
for myself in my bed, drinking a cheeky Vimto. Watching a weird reality show yesterday, and they were drinking cheeky Vimtos, and I was like,
oh, interesting.
I haven't had one of those for years. So
I was gonna say.
So I was like, that sounds like a thing you do on a Friday night. Drink a cheeky Vimto.
I was catching up on Traitors as well today. I don't know if you've been watching that. Oh my god,
no,
it's like addictive. So they had the first series last year, and so then this is like the second time of doing it.
Oh, Traitors! I thought you said Tracers.
Yeah. Oh, Tracers. Yeah, no,
Traitors. I haven't watched the second series yet.
Oh my god, you've got to.
So one of your
funny.
The reason why I put on the face primer now is because you might rub it off when you're putting on your face makeup, your eye makeup.
Yes.
So that's why we've waited until now to put it on. So now we're going to do. Did you need to do any spot correcting or colour correcting?
Not really. No, I think that one's gone now. I did have a spot on one side, but generally my things looking alright at the moment.
That's good because my actual colour correcting palette is closer to you than it is to me. I lent it to
grab it.
I lent it to my sister for so she could try out a different formula, and then left it behind in the speed tracking. It's like, oh no.
Yeah.
So I've only got like the little bits left rather than thing. So you don't need to put your concealer on your hand. It's only because I obviously use my.
That's fine.
Even for
she's feeling the urge to buy some makeup.
Oh, you seriously? You can just like shimmers. You can seriously just apply them over the top of some concealer with your finger, and you can just claim you've watched Euphoria.
Yeah.
So now with the concealer, because you don't put concealer over the top of foundation. This is a mistake we were all taught in the 90s.
Oh, okay.
So what we need to do is we're gonna put a little bit here next to our nose. It depends what your dark circles look like. So I look like I've never slept in a century.
Yeah, thankfully I think today I'm not too bad. The rest of the week it has been very bad.
My mum once told me I had an old face.
Oh no.
Then she said, "Oh no, it's just wise."
Yeah.
What she really meant is I just look like I've never slept. So basically what we're doing is and then we're just going to put it like in that bit, and we can use our fingers again.
Oh
because
yeah.
it warms it up and
I saw a video the other day and he was talking about putting concealer here. So I've been doing it and I'm like, it's like a game changer.
Yeah. And then to neaten up the edges of our eyeshadow if we need to. Sometimes I do.
Mhm.
You might not need to, depends how neat your blending is you can make sure there's not a lot on your brush at all. So make sure it's like really colour correcting palette, concealer, foundation. I have so many questions. Oh, Maya, do we need to have a whole makeup discussion live?
Oh, yeah, let's do a makeup show.
But we're the craft chit chat show, not the.
It's all right. We can do a makeup chit chat one.
Just me on.
Unless but you know what? That will be the one that Mark can join in with.
You never might enjoy wearing makeup and we just don't know about it.
Yeah, exactly. No shows.
So you've just made sure there is no concealer on your brush. You're just going around and following just underneath your eyebrow. So we've not blocked them out because we're going for a soft look. We aren't doing early 2000s eyebrows. Yeah, can you see? Just like that.
Oh,
You've just
no.
taken it round, softened it, made sure it's all. Yeah.
If anyone does any of their own sort of makeup along with us at home,
Yeah, I need
in
a
the
makeup.
replay or anything, you can send your photos into my email, which you will see in my About Me page. And yeah, then maybe I can make a community post of everyone's makeup.
That would be cute.
That'd be quite fun.
That will be cute. Right, we'll need that in a minute. We don't need that right now. It's my brain reordering everything. Not reordering.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I will tidy up my make sure my makeup corner is photo ready and take a picture of it for you all. Because then you can see
cool.
what I mean by I've moved everything and now I'm confused.
Yeah.
Because it's normally all organised. Right, so where have you done your concealer under your eyes now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking to you.
So now you'll have your foundation. As I said in my list, I wasn't sure what to write, and I was writing really fast, and then I realised what I wrote. I'd written like dealer's choice. I meant like
oh yeah.
dealer's choice. Like I would need a shopping list.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, we'll put a list in the chat, and not in the chat, in the.
Oh, we're shopping list. Yeah. Give me until tomorrow, and I will put it in
Oh,
there.
of course. You're busy this weekend. So basically, you can put your foundation where you didn't put your concealer. Basically.
Oh, right.
Just make sure you've blended it into your neck.
Okay.
I keep referring back to the early 2000s and 90s, but that's because I'm just remembering the girls we went to school. Well, I don't know if you did, but we went to school with those girls who all had like makeup that ended like just under their chin because we watched Maybelline.
I'm laughing because again, I'm from Essex. We were those girls.
Well, I was West Sussex, so we had girls who thought they were.
It took me a while to realise that like isn't how makeup should be. Yeah, especially like
No,
because everyone would do like fake tan with it, so it was like proper sort of orange cut off.
I was saying it more like it was just the way we did makeup.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, oh yeah, exactly. But
it
I
wasn't
feel like I don't know, there's something about like Essex. It's sort of like the 90s literally was made for people from Essex because it's just like even now it's sort of like how you see people with makeup.
oh, well, I feel so like.
And I'm only shading Essex because obviously I'm from there. So
Oh yeah, that's the only reason I shame West Sussex is because I'm
yeah,
from. It's like it's the collective trauma of West Sussex.
yeah.
I used to live there. It made my head. I left. I am now somewhere else.
Yeah, but there is a reason why we leave these places.
So yeah, but if you've blended it in your neck, you won't get the like. You shouldn't be able to see it when it. See, I worry under the lights that now everyone can see a circle, but you shouldn't be able to.
Yeah, exactly. To be honest, my light in my bathroom is very different to like what my room is like.
Oh yeah, no.
So there's sometimes that, and even sort of kind of compared to what my studio is. So I can do my makeup at home, and then I go somewhere else, and I'm like, oh my god, why did I do that?
Well, my friend's wedding there was literally I had to complain because it was the accessible room. So it wasn't even just that I was doing my friend's makeup, or I couldn't get to my friend's room to do their makeup in their room anyway. But
oh my god, because of accessibility.
yeah, but my room literally had one light in an alcove.
Oh.
And then two like bedside lights. That was it. There was no main light.
God.
And it was the hottest day of the year. So.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying about that one.
Oh,
bless Maya. Thank you. I will spend that on a birthday drink later.
I repeat, it's not tea.
Repeat, not tea.
I don't know how that app works, so I haven't even looked into it.
We'll have to do another little private stream, and I'll show you that because it's really easy to set up, and it's sort of you can like if there's sort of like something like that you sort of need help sort of kind of funding that like you might be doing with your streams or whatever sort of kind of social media, you can sort of put it in there and then people just sort of pay a little bit towards it, and so it's like loads of people can sort of pay into buying something. So it's just like really good. Or you can do this sort of like buy me a tea, buy me a book, buy me a whatever. Thank you. I appreciate that, Maya.
That's
for those that don't know, I will put my little banger up so you can do that. Please remember to like and subscribe if you wish to subscribe, but please like. And because this will go out to a lot more people that may have seen my post, please make sure that you are subscribed. The other day after our stream on Tuesday, I came off and like 7 people would like unsubscribe, or YouTube has done something weird. So if you don't want to be here, then that's fine. But sort of, if you wish to be still subscribed, please check that.
Yeah, it would be nice. Whereas this is my first foray into the sort of thing that I would do on my channel, but plus my normal like stuff that I talk about on our normal streams.
Yeah, it'd be nice to sort of do that on a bigger scale. So right, what are we doing next?
So we've done foundation, so now we are doing blush. Woohoo! which was hard to
Right.
describe when I've written the list, everybody. So I will add a picture onto the list.
Oh,
But
yeah.
because this one's been called Trouble,
Oh.
means I can't describe it, really. Because
Yeah.
I saw today.
Has mine gone? Oh, here we go. Right, lovely.
So you need a
Oh,
blusher
cool.
brush. I've gone for quite a small one.
Yeah.
We keep trying to work out what reason we would need. I got this one from Father Christmas, and I'm trying to work out how I need to use it.
Oh wow. Oh, I've got a big one like that. Where is it? Down here. I use that because instead of you having a spray to like set my stuff, I've got a powder that does it. Although I bought a spray for this just to see
Yeah.
sort of the difference. So yeah, so I use it for that. Because it's just like a good sort of all round brush.
So I just haven't found a use for it yet, but just like that's amazing.
Yeah.
The same way we did with the eyeshadow, you want to take the brush, tap it off, and then we're gonna sort of, instead of doing that thing where we used to smile and put it in the apples of our cheeks,
Yeah.
we're gonna put it slightly higher up, sort of near the, sort of here, sort of
up
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's the angle I get in this camera. I'm just wondering what angles everyone's getting of me now.
Yeah, no, your mirror one, you're getting a really good angle for.
It's because I can read the chat in that one and then this one, but my...
Yeah, exactly. I've just got my computer open in front of me to be able to do that, although they are up on my phone as well.
But I need my mirror to check my work. It's like having a calculator to check your work.
Yeah.
I am aware this is not science or maths. I am aware of it. You sort of put it slightly higher on your face, so you're sort of giving yourself like, it's sort of like made your face look slightly more like defined rather than rosy cheeked going to a...
Ooh. Oh. Oh, the liner looks great. Oh, thank you so much, mate. Yeah, who was that? Witness. Oh, thank you so much, Witness. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's not my it took some getting there, but I'm pleased with how it's gone. Oh gosh, my hands are so that water's clean them off.
So now we've got...
Thank you so much, Maya.
We've got blush there. Yep. Brilliant. We didn't do highlight. I don't think we're gonna need any.
Cool.
You look very radiant. So
thank you. Yeah, I was just taking a little bit of that blush off because it went a bit low.
So we can now put, if we take you want to take one of the smallest brushes you've got.
Oh, right.
Where are we? Like, you're talking like this sort of like tiny, like with tiny.
Oh,
you've got one.
What's it going to be for?
To go underneath your eye.
Oh, right, yes. So let me use...
If you haven't got a brush this small...
It's all right. I can use that one that I was using above my eyes. So let me just clean it off. A little bit.
Then, because what we're going to do is we're going to take, like, probably, I'm going to go with the darker shade I used and just put it in that inner corner, really, just there, just there, just a little bit, just there, just like a little flare. Yeah. Did I just press the rest of my... I did. I must have had pink on the rest of my face. Oh, the rest of my hand.
Oh no.
It's fine, I can... There we go. I think I fixed it. I can't work out if that's the light now or not. No, I fixed it. It's fine. It wasn't the light. Yeah, you're good. So you just want to take that darker shade and just put it on that very inner corner. Probably no further than like the outs, you know, that end of the
very outside.
Yeah, like that. Can you see? Just like that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and then if we take the shimmer shade we put on the inside.
Oh yeah.
And I normally use like my, nearly called it my baby finger, but I meant my little finger.
Your little finger, cool.
Yeah. And just press it into that inner corner.
Oh yeah.
Just there. Just to give us a little bit of a flare. Because, you know, I normally just do this on a random day of the week, but most people do it because it's like partying or something. I hear it might be birthdays.
Yeah.
Just like that. And then we've done blusher, we've done eyes, we've done blusher. What is next?
Maya said she might put some acrylic paint on her face. I'm not
I
sure
would avoid that. But water-based face paint's quite good.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's
yeah,
better.
just worry with acrylic that you wouldn't your skin wouldn't breathe.
Exactly. So, are you happy with your face?
Yeah, I am.
I would hope
really
you're
happy,
happy
thank
with.
you.
I would hope you were happy with your face on most
Yeah,
days.
just anyway, yeah.
Otherwise, that's a deeper issue.
It's a work in progress, but yeah.
So, lipstick is up to you.
Oh yeah, I've got this one that I usually use, which is like a nice deep clamor sort of clammy.
I had one that kind of colour. Where did I put it? Because I wasn't sure, because the two pictures had two different. I've tried to combine both pictures that you sent me. And was like,
oh yeah.
I might use Heather Shimmer just to bring it back to the days. There you go. Heather Shimmer. It's very light.
Lovely.
By the way, this is my personal lipstick, just to
Oh,
so
nice.
everyone
Yeah.
knows.
Yeah, that's why you got using
That's
a
why
bit.
I'm not doing yeah. I'm not using a separate thing. It's my personal one. And if you don't want to get lipstick on your teeth,
Mhm.
do that.
Oh, what? Sorry. Oh yeah, put it in your mouth and yeah. I know that
I
trick.
can't believe I've just done that on live stream, but not sure what people are going to do with me sucking my little finger to get lipstick. But
It's alright, it'll come for them.
what did I do? Yeah. Did you, if you put lipstick on and you don't want it to, and you don't want it on your teeth,
Finger in your mouth.
finger in your mouth, pull it
And bring it
out.
out.
It takes the lipstick off that inside edge of your lips.
Oh dear. Oh.
You all right?
I'm fine. I've just one of my edges has gone a bit much. I seem to have because I was using the brush. It's kind of done a pointy edge. I always have this like weird thing about the sort of kind of top of my lips, how much to sort of define them or not. Sometimes it goes a bit much.
If you were like, if I was wearing lip liner,
Yeah.
I would. Let me see if I can get this off without smudging everything else on my face.
Oh.
That's always the trick. When you're wearing a dark colour, is trying not to smudge the rest of your face.
Yeah.
Red's the worst though, because it clashes with everything. It doesn't. You can't put anything over the top of it.
Oh yeah.
Right. So where did I put my lip liner now? Here we go. Which is also called Heather.
Oh.
People always, if they see things makeup with that's my name, they pick it up for me, obviously. So you sort of, I always draw an X in the middle.
Oh yeah.
And then follow it round. And then draw a line in the middle there. And follow it round on the bottom. Like that. So you're just sort of trying to.
No.
What's the matter?
No, I'm saying nice. Your how your lips look without lip liner.
And then I can. Oh, you have your own makeup line? No, I just. if I had my own makeup line, I would have affordable, accessible makeup.
Yeah.
Because like there are things that they sell that is accessible makeup that's like 50 quid for like one like eyeliner tool. And I'm like, no. Like,
Exactly.
which is supposed to draw the perfect eyeliner, and you're like, I don't even want to spend 50 quid to see if it would draw it better than the one I draw.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't work out where I put my oh, there. Where I put my lipstick on for doing my lip liner on. Yeah.
Thank you, Whitney. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm usually a darker lipstick person.
See what I mean? Like it's just sort of defined the shape of my
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Mary said it's not often even better if it's more expensive. No,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
And often the reason why accessible makeup and tools are expensive is because they don't think people need it.
Yeah.
And it's like, do you know how many disabled people?
That's the thing, you know, like just because like you're disabled doesn't mean that you should be like having to spend out all this extra money. There's lots of people that are disabled, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Right,
I'm
what's
glad
next?
you're learning a lot, Witness.
Yeah.
So we have done everything. We have now got a full face of
Yay.
makeup, which means we can set it with our setting spray.
Wonderful.
Is here.
Where's mine?
Mine is a tiny one. Which means close your eyes, put it like 30 centimeters away, and spray it. Just make sure you're moving as you spray it.
Oh, right. Oh.
So you're getting your whole face. There you go. Just don't touch it while it's setting. It's like the equivalent of when we were told to hairspray our faces.
Yeah.
But obviously bad.
Oh. I feel like it sort of pops the makeup a bit more.
Claire, is this different?
Then I usually do totally different. I don't usually have any of these things, but actually I'm now realizing some of the reasons why you know, like you use
No, well,
them.
you.
Especially like the primer and things. I never use a primer, and I used a bit of it yesterday before I went to work with my makeup, and it lasted so much better all day. So yeah, I totally get why people use it now. Like varnishing your face.
Yeah. I'm so glad I'm so glad to have helped.
Oh yes, no, totally. It's amazing. Thank you so much.
That's all right.
Now I'm going to skadoot and going to get my nails done. But
Lovely.
before I do that, I'm going to put I'm going to put my other right. You're going to do it. You're going to do it. Come on. No, otherwise, in 2 seconds, whilst I do this. Sodium. Let me turn that cam off. I think you're not doing me all wobbly. Oh gosh.
Professionals, as Emily D. Baker will say.
Mm-hmm.
So, for those who have...
Don't forget to take your headband off.
Oh, yeah, I've taken them off just because I can't, I won't be able to step away so
Your
much.
headband. Your headband.
You should be able to see the dress again. The feather goes around to the halter neck, the back, and Dexter finally the hem of the skirt.
Amazing. So pretty.
I hope everyone liked that. Oh, thank you, Witness. Yay, thank you. Oh, gorgeous. Thank you. And Brad's saying, I like a woman in makeup, but have to say no makeup is just as good, which is lovely to hear from a guy. Ah, Maya, thank you. Right, fabulous. Well, thank you to everyone who has joined us. I'm going to put that up again, so everyone please like the stream. And yeah, thank you all for joining us. Thank you so much, Heather.
That's all right.
For going through that.
It's okay.
Let me put my headphones in so I can hear you better. Fabulous. And have a wonderful evening.
I will do. And thanks.
With your with whatever you decide to watch on TV.
Yes. And I'm glad I'm glad it was helpful, and have a fabulous night. And as somebody said, Witness said, take many photos.
Yes, I will do, and I will post them on the community tab. Thank you all so much. Yeah. Fabulous. See you later. Bye.